Yes. Who was the clever person who decided to take a shot at the empty balcony? Going back. Brilliant. My next guest is the lead singer of one of the country's most successful bands. After 3 Grammy nominations, multiple platinum sales, and a 1991 Juno Award for Group of the Year, the Crash Test Dummies are about to release their 4th album, Give Yourself a Hand. Here to talk about fame and a brand new sound, please welcome Brad Roberts. Roberts, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on the new CD, Brad.
Thanks very much.
Why don't you tell us a bit about the new sound, how you arrived at it?
Well, you know, I've always been known for the old bass baritone, of course. Yeah. Low part of the voice. In fact, people started to pester me with questions about how I had a low voice so much that I got to the point where I invented this mythology where I said, I've got a 3rd testicle. And I have recently had experiences where people come up to me, so I hear you got 3 balls. And it's like, they've come to actually believe it's true. I thought it was just a joke when I made it up. And
I believe it's called pawnbroker syndrome. So people actually bought this story from you.
They bought this story hook, line, and sinker. And
also a clever way when you're a rock star to have someone say, prove it.
Yeah, so on this record, I got the old falsetto going, which is the other end of my range. And it's
that's
quite
the
no
testicle sound, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Lack of testicle sound. Complete lack. Had them removed. I think they call it castrati in the opera world. But it's too late for me now because you have to have it done when you're 12, right? Or 13 before the old pubes
What are you looking at me for? I didn't have it done.
Yeah, well, actually, when you think about it, if you could just have plastic ones, it would be a real bonus because you'd have the aesthetically pleasing effect, and yet you wouldn't have the fear of impregnation, which is, of course, massive.
Well, of course, then there's...
Of course,
there's the noise. You know what?
Yeah, the clanging of the plastic. Yeah. There is that.
I'll tell you.
Doing it.
Something told me this show was just too good to be true. All right. We had, now what do you write about? What influences you?
In the most recent past, alcohol has influenced the writing, but in the further past, I took everything much more seriously. It took much longer, and it was much harder, and this record was a breeze to write. I got a laptop computer, and just, you know, cut, paste, delete, edit, boom, boom, boom. It just came together like it fell in my lap.
You live in, where do you live now, Harlem?
Believe it or not, yeah. I mean, I've always loved Manhattan. I've lived there kind of off and on for the last 5 years. But it's impossible to find a place to live there, let alone a place that's not like exorbitantly expensive and ridiculously tiny. So a friend of a friend had this brownstone up deep in Harlem, like in the 140s in Amsterdam on the west side.
I must warn you, you're starting to sound awfully wealthy.
Well, as a matter of fact, the place that I got is half the price of anything you'd find in Manhattan because white people are too scared to live there.
Yeah.
That tends to drive the prices up when everyone's not unemployed.
And to what do you attribute your success?
Well, I can't attribute it to coming from Winnipeg, and I can't attribute it to living in Harlem, so I don't know where the hell I can attribute it to.
Do you like Harlem? It's
it's a funky
great
place
history there.
Yeah, I mean, when I first arrived there, I was scared. Like I felt like a moving target, just walking down the street. You know, I mean, I stuck out like a sore thumb. But you know, it's weird because
the 3 testicles.
Yeah, that would be a sore thumb. I don't know if you were lucky, it would stick out, and that would really probably be something you could work. But
good. Now, are you enjoying your fame?
Yeah, absolutely. Better than obscurity.
Again, why are you looking at me?
Hey, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think it was getting me somewhere.
All right, buddy. I want to... There's nothing I enjoy more than altruism in its purest form. We'll be right back. Don't go away.